GoTots, it's Bex here and welcome back to another session in our series of love. I loved getting to see so many of you in our video last week. It made me so happy hearing about how kindness makes you feel. I can't wait till I get to see you again in our GoTots studio and get to catch up on all the fun things we've been doing since lockdown. The last few weeks we've been using 1 Corinthians 13 to teach us what the Bible says the true meaning of love is. Do you remember?
I do.
Do you, Horace? Can you tell us then?
Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always preserves. Love never fails.
Thanks, Horace. Well, we've already learned about patience and kindness, so this week we must be learning about how love does not envy.
Bex?
Yes, Horace?
What does envy mean?
Well, Horace, to envy someone is to be jealous. It's to not be happy for someone for the things that they have, but to want it for yourself instead.
So does that mean if I want something that I'm being bad?
Not necessarily. Wanting a toy or some clothes or even a skill that someone else has isn't necessarily bad. That can even motivate you to work harder. It's bad when you wish you could take it from someone, or when wanting something that someone has makes you start to think badly of them or even treat them badly. That's when it becomes envy, and that's not very nice.
Okay, so it's when I want something so much I can't see the good in what I have or the good for others.
That's right. You know, there's a story in the Bible all about how jealousy caused everything to go wrong.
This is the story of Cain and Abel. After Adam and Eve left the Garden of Eden, they had 2 sons, Cain and Abel. Abel looked after the sheep and Cain worked the land and grew crops. Cain brought some of his crops as a gift to God, and Abel brought the best of his flock as a gift to God as well. God was very pleased with Abel's gift, as giving the first and best of his flock showed God that he honoured him more than anything else. But God wasn't as pleased with Cain's gift, as it wasn't his first or best, so he didn't show the same level of honour. Cain became angry, but God told him that he didn't need to be angry. All he had to do was bring God the first and best of his crops, and he would be pleased with Cain's gift. He warned Cain that if he stayed angry, that his heart would harden and he would be led to do something bad. But Cain ignored God and stayed angry. This anger turned towards his brother, as he was jealous that God had been pleased with Abel's gift but not his. So one day Cain invited his brother out for a walk, and on the walk he attacked him and got rid of him. God asked Cain where his brother was, and Cain lied and said, "I don't know." God was very upset with Cain, as he had done a horrible thing, so God turned Cain away from him and told him that for the rest of his life he would have to work very hard and struggle to grow food. After this, Cain left his family and went to face the world on his own.
Cain wasn't very nice to his brother, and in the end, no one was happy.
You're right there. Instead of looking at himself to see what he could have done to make God happy, he chose to take from his brother instead of learning from him.
Did Cain need to get Abel out of the way to make God happy?
No, God just wanted Cain to give the best of himself. He already had the means to make God happy, but instead of looking at that, he took from his brother.
Cain wasn't very loving. What does this have to do with learning about love?
Well, sometimes, Horace, to learn about what we should do, we have to learn about what we shouldn't do. So we know that we shouldn't be jealous, which tells us that we should be grateful for what we already have, and we should be happy for people and their successes, and even use that to inspire us.
There's lots of people around me who I think are awesome at lots of different things.
Well, you know what? I bet they would love to hear how awesome you think that they are.
How should we do that?
Well, you could just tell them, or we could do a craft. So today we've learned about all the dangers of being jealous, and we talked about how the opposite of being jealous of someone is praising them for their successes. So today we are going to make a I think you are awesome card. So all you're going to need is some card or thick paper, and then we're going to use some scissors for today. So you either need children's scissors or you need an adult to help you, and then you need whatever you can get to decorate. So I'm going to start off by drawing a shape on this card. So you just need to fold your card in half, lengthways. And this is where if you use card rather than paper, then it should be able to stand up. So I'm going to draw a shape in it. You can draw a heart or a star, and I think I'm going to draw a star. So whatever shape you draw, you want to make sure that you leave lots of room at the side, because we're going to be cutting this out, and if you make the connection at the side here really teeny tiny, then it might rip and it won't be very strong. So you need to make sure that there's a nice big gap along the folded edge, just like I've done here. And I'm going to put another section on the folded edge down here, and then you draw your shape. And once you're happy with your shape, it's time to cut it out. So you need to leave your card folded so that it's the same on both sides. And there you go. We have our star card. And now's the time to decorate it whatever way you want. So I think I'm going to get some gold. Okay, so you can decorate it however you want to. So I might touch mine up a little bit later, but at the moment this is what I've got. Mine says "You are awesome." And when you have finished decorating your card, I want you to think of someone in your life who has done something really special or is really good at something that you think is pretty awesome, or just someone who you think is doing an awesome job, and I want you to let them know. So on the inside you can either write down why you think they're awesome, or you can draw a picture that shows why you think they're awesome. The point is you need to let someone know why they are awesome. What is it about them that is fabulous? So I think I'm going to make this card out to my brother. So some of you might know him. He's called Joe. So I'm going to say, Joe, you are awesome because you can always make me laugh. So you go, I've written that in here. I've written, Joe, you are awesome because you always make me laugh. And I've done a little smiley face showing someone laughing. So yes, so you might need an adult to help you, but make sure you think of a reason why somebody is awesome and you let them know what you think is so special about them. I really hope you have enjoyed today's session, and we would love it if you get your parents' permission if you could send us in a picture of your card, or maybe even a little video telling someone why you think they're so amazing, and we can add it into one of our videos. We are so happy that you've joined us in GoTots today, and we can't wait to share more about what God says love is. Until next time, guys, bye.